What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Renegade Platinum All-Starlocke. In the last episode, we took on Cyrus in the Distortion World, and we captured Giratina. Unfortunately, we had to take on Cyrus, and Cyrus had a level 70 Dialga and Palkia. So, Soda Pop, unfortunately, was double-teamed and taken down. He lost his final life, and I'm sad. There's really nothing we could do in that situation. In reality, looking at our team, the two best options for us to have out at that time were Kelly and Soda Pop, and they were both out. There's really nothing else we could have done. But because of that, Soda Pop's now big dead, and I'm sad about it. That's just really all there is to say about it. I'm trying to figure out right now, what everyone's lives are looking like. So I think right now, Lanny's at his last life. I think Mailman is also at his last life. I think? I could be wrong. I need to double check real quick. What was the layout for the last video? Now, this might slow down my gameplay, but that's fine because we're not doing anything right now, and I just need to figure this out. I think... Let's double check as everything starts slowing down on my computer. Nothing new. Yes, Mailman and Lanny are on their last life, or out of lives. They will die next. They will die next time they die. On top of that, PC God, Moonflip, and Kelly are all down to 1 life. And basically, what I decided was, after fighting Cyrus, somebody was going to get a life back. Right now, I want to say we should probably give it... I was going to give it to Kelly originally, but Kelly is down to, what, 1 life because of this? I think, yeah, Kelly's down to 1 life still. So, Lanny, let me just fix that real quick. Let's put that in the thing. So, Lanny's at 1, Soda Pop dead. Lanny's at 0, Mailman's at 0, everyone else is at 1, and Soda Pop is dead. That's a nice little recap for the first, 2 minutes of this video. Because of that, I'm going to give Lanny a life back, so we're going to actually change that again. Since basically the idea that I asked you guys about was because that battle, I'm going to level with you guys. I personally think that battle against Dialga and Palkia is just kind of a bit of BS. Just because his regular team is so low leveled compared to Palkia and Dialga, who are in the 70s, and there's no situation where even despite Kelly and Mailman, or Kelly and Soda Pop both being 5 levels below them, there's no situation where getting double teamed by any legendary hitting moves like Hydro Pump and Flash Cannon on you, you're gonna live. There's no situation where if they're both hitting you, you're living, especially my Pokemon. So I said either that battle wasn't going to count and Soda Pop was going to live while Kelly still lost a life, or we were going to have Soda Pop still died, Kelly still lost a life, but we get a life from finding Cyrus. So it was either not get a life or get a life. Soda Pop either dies or doesn't die, Kelly would still have lost a life. So, because Kelly ended up dying against his Weavile, who's Swords Dance, I believe, and got a crit like Crunch or Feint Attack, one of the two. So basically I've decided, I guess Soda Pop's gonna stay dead. That's really all we can do. Lanny is going to gain his life that we won. Kelly is now down to 1 life. Lanny's at 1 life, and Mailman will die next time he's in a battle. So right now, I don't need you on the team right now, but basically we're in Sandom Town right now as I try to gather my thoughts. We're going to go talk to Rowan and Dawn, and then we're going to head to Sunny Shore City. That's really all we can do this episode. Maybe we'll take on Volkner. Volkner scares me. We're actually a pretty decent level ahead of his ace. Soda Pop dying kind of sucks because we could have taken out half his team before anything started hitting us with super effective moves with Soda Pop. He has a Raichu, a Jolteon, and something else that could have been taken out. And then his Luxray and his Electivire, both of them have Ice Punch and Ice Fang. So, one has Ice Punch, one has Ice Fang. So, that would have, sucked either way. But let me look at the theme. His Jolteon and Raichu could have been taken out by Soda Pop. And at the very least, His other 2 Pokemon were a Rotom Heat and a Rotom Wash, so probably couldn't have taken care of those. Probably wouldn't have been able to really fight those, so that's fine, but it could have been slightly easier, not too much easier, so I guess we're going to deal with that. But anywho, continuing onwards, we're just going to go through the story.
Nick, you've come back. You leave me speechless. You've done it. You really have done it. Never has my heart pounded as hard for so long in my 60 years of living.
The professor did a lot of checking up after you left. He was really worried about you, Nick. He contacted acquaintances looking for help, and Nick, I'm glad to see you safe. Welcome back.
Oh yes, there is something I had to tell you. The 3 Pokemon of the lake appear to have returned to their homes. Oh yes, I've also heard a report of the strange rifts that have appeared in Sinnoh. It's likely that their appearances are a result in events that occurred with Palkia and Dialga at the Mount Coronet. Perhaps the red chain you have could be a key to that mystery. So tell me, how are things going for you? The Pokedex? A total of 187. And the number of badges? Well, you've got 7 already. That only leaves Sunny Shores Gym. You've come this far. Why not obtain Sunny Shores Gym badge? And why not challenge the Pokemon League? That will broaden your horizons further than ever before. Not to mention the opportunities to meet even more Pokemon.
Is that it? Okay. I guess that's really all we've got. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go head straight to Sunny Shore City. So that's basically what my game. Hello? Game. There we go. Okay, that was concerning. It froze. I don't know. It froze for me. So I'm sure it froze for you guys too. But anywho, that's slightly concerning. I need to fly. That's what I need to do. So, Jesus. Desmume, calm down. Chillax. Alright, this is going well. Anywho, we should probably head to Pastoria so we can get to the little hotel. I'm also gonna go there and we're gonna do a little bit of move learning. And why is Desmume acting like this? Hello? I don't know why it's doing this right now. You never have problems, Desmume. What's going on? I don't really have anything open, so I don't know why he's acting like that. Alright, I guess this is an experience. Well, I apologize for that. This isn't where I was supposed to go. I'm trying to find the move learner. Where are you? Is it this house? I think it's this house. I might be wrong. You want me to teach one of your Pokemon moves? Okay. I want to give Kelly her moves back. So, I'm gonna give Kelly, where's Dragon Pulse? You have Dragon Pulse? No, there it is. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of... I want to get rid of Water Spout. But I also want to keep it. So maybe this is what I should keep. Water Spout is so useful that I feel like I need to keep it. But there's somebody who needs to relearn a move. Who did I teach Strength to? Was it you, Lanny? Yeah, you don't have Night Slash anymore, so I need to get rid of Strength. But I also need to keep Strength for stupid, yeah, you have some... I guess I'll keep it. Whatever. I was gonna teach everyone their moves again, but I'm gonna need Strength again anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Night Slash and Psycho Cut can do the... Night Slash and Drain Punch can do the trick, so I guess we'll be fine. So, we're just gonna head over to Sunny Shore City, I guess. And that'll be this episode. But, I'm gonna level with you guys. Probably not gonna be taking on the gym leader. It's actually, just so you all know, it is actually Christmas as of the day that I'm recording this. I was going to originally upload on Christmas, but then I decided, you know, I'm gonna just spend the time with the family. And, you know, I'll upload a video tomorrow, so this is going up on the 26th. Hope you guys that celebrate had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This Christmas actually was very interesting. You know, it didn't really feel like Christmas. I don't know why, but I feel like I've just been... It was very an interesting kind of thing, you know? Like, I'm not saying it's like, you know, it was a bad year, but, you know, it just came by very fast. Like, Christmas came and went very fast for me, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. Anywho, I actually have, luckily for me, I got the last thing I needed for parts for my PC. So I can build, or I can replace some parts from my PC. So I have a motherboard now. I got the motherboard and the graphics card myself. I got, oh, that's gonna hurt me. Okay. I got the CPU for Christmas, and I actually did have to buy a new power supply, so I bought the power supply and some thermal paste since I was going to need that as well. So now I have those. When those get here on the 28th, I'll probably be, you know, fixing up my PC and doing all that. That'll be fun. I haven't, you know, I built my PC like, what, 2-3 years ago? I think 3 years ago now. So it served me well, but, you know, it was time for some upgrades. So we're going to get him those upgrades and see how things go. And hopefully, you know, I don't fuck it up, and hopefully I have all the parts that I need and nothing's going to be, you know, wrong. So hopefully all goes well, and that's all I can really hope for. So, you know, it is what it is, but I'm actually kind of excited because I'm really hoping that the computer will start to run a little better afterwards, because, you know, maybe it'll run better for, you know, editing and rendering my videos. Hopefully that'll end up happening, because I definitely need I need videos, you know, uploading faster, rendering faster, and being able to edit without things being like super like risk of crashing. And worst case scenario, I mean, there's a part of me, I'm gonna keep the parts that I replace. Maybe, you know, I'll end up selling them at some point. Maybe I'll just build, like, maybe what I'll end up doing is I'll rebuild the PC and, you know, make I mean, a part of me wants to have a second PC. That would be awesome. I don't have anywhere to put it. There's no way I could have 2 computers in my room. There's just no way it would work. So as much as I would love for that to happen, that's not gonna happen. And maybe this one will be good enough to not only record, but also be able to edit and things like that. Maybe it'll be good for streaming too. That would be awesome. I would definitely love that to happen. So then if I ever do end up streaming again, then we won't have any problems with it. We didn't really have any problems whenever we would stream. The worst was, what was really weird was I tried to stream Fortnite with Craze. It was me, Craze, and Bulbs playing, and it wasn't working for some reason. It really, like, my game was super laggy. You know, the stream kept messing up. It was really weird, which it, like, doesn't make sense, because then I could, I could stream other things and not have a problem. That was terrible. But I don't know. I guess, you know, it is what it is. But hopefully, that doesn't end up happening anymore, because I would love to stream some different games. I don't really have many problems whenever I try to stream games like, you know, I streamed Let's Go, and Let's Go had no problems. So I feel like most like Switch games shouldn't be a problem with like Elgato and all that. The worst is just the fact that OBS is so jumpy, especially when it's only jumpy with Elgato games. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if that's just a thing with the Elgato itself or if it's just OBS. It's definitely not Elgato itself, because the Elgato game capture works. It's just like, for some reason, the way, I don't know if it's the way OBS receives all the Elgato data and everything, if that's just it, or if just, you know, OBS can't handle you know, running Elgato games on my computer without being jumpy like that, which that could very well be the cause, which would suck, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna put you to sleep. I don't really have a good Pokemon for this battle, because Hurricane will kill Moonflip, PC God, and Lanny without any problems, and I don't really need that in my life. It's raining, though, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and just take your life away. Oh, you have Water Absorb. You're a bitch. Okay, Aura Sphere it is. That's actually perfectly fine, because I swallow that, and you're just going to keep lowering your special defense, so it is what it is. What are you going to do? Freaking... There's, like, nothing he could have used with Mind Reader, and that would have been, like, where it would have been a problem if it hit. Like, other than that, unless it had, like, Cross Drop, which I doubt it had, but, you know, it is what it is. Gastrodon, I can just surf you. The rain's still up, and down you go. Look at that. Our teams actually were doing pretty good with the Pokemon on this route. So we're actually kind of high leveled. So that's kind of a thing. Hopefully that's not too big a deal. We're not super high leveled. His ace is level 62, I believe. Volkner's ace. So, you know, Kelly's high leveled, but everyone else is at a pretty standard level. I kind of feel like I'm going to need Moonflip a bit for that battle now that what's-his-face now that Soda Pop's dead. Not too much, because, you know, like I said, Electivire, Rotom Heat, and Luxray can all take him out with some kind of super effective hit, with Electivire and Luxray having some kind of Ice type move, and then Rotom Heat just being a Fire type. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Rotom Heat, we could very well risk it and go into Kelly to take it out, but I really don't want to risk that. So my best bet will probably just be Lanny. I think for the most part, Lanny can probably take care of things a little without things going poorly. So hopefully that'll work. I feel like you have an Ice type move, which definitely scares me. So I'm gonna hope an Energy Ball will kill. Go, because that thing probably had Ice Punch, knowing it. But continuing onwards, I guess we're just gonna hope for the best. Now, Lanny could probably take care of his first 4 Pokemon. Electivire and Luxray will be the problem because those two are definitely going to be physical attackers, and the others will be special. So Lanny can take care of special attackers without any problem because the special defense is so high. Physical attackers are going to be a little bit more of a challenge, so we're going to have to figure out how things go for that. Lanny could, if I set up, Lanny could sweep the gym and like have no problems at all, but that'll just kind of depend. I didn't mean to click that. That's terrible. Okay, it's just Zen headbutting. That's fine. Drain Punch will kill it. It's Torpedo. There you go. Good work, team. Kingdra. Oh boy. It probably is a special attacker, so we should be fine. Let's go for Psycho Cuts. Dragon Dance. Hey, let's not do that. Oh, it's outraging. That could have been terrible. I'm glad I'm over leveled. That's actually a good thing now. Well, that's going swimmingly. I love this. This is going well, everyone. I'm like on the edge now. Lanny, luckily, he just got a new life, so he's at 1 life. So I think we should be fine. I don't think anything's gonna go too terribly, but I guess we're gonna have to see how it is. Also, just for like, because I'm sure there might be some people asking, because today is supposed to be, Jesus. Today was supposed to be an episode of Sword and Shield. Right now, I'm kind of trying to figure out what we're gonna do with Sword and Shield, because why does Quillfish get Destiny Bond? This game hates me. This game absolutely hates me. Why? I didn't even think about Quillfish getting Destiny Bond, so I was not ready for that. Because it's just not a move I ever think of Quillfish having. Which is probably dumb on my part, but I don't really, ever use Quillfish, so. Wow, that went well. We can't go, this game is just out to get us. This game is ready to destroy everything that's left of us. Now, unfortunately, that's never a good thing, because our team's so low and on the brink of death to begin with, that it's not gonna be too kind to us if we have any more deaths, because that'll just suck. And I'm really not looking forward for any more deaths, everyone. So, oh, that's terrible. That's an awesome setup. Kelly. Now I'm gonna just be worried of half the Pokemon that I don't of Pokemon I don't even know that learning Destiny Bond are gonna have it. So that's great. But anywho, what was I trying to say? Sword and Shield. So I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do with Sword and Shield. And by that I basically mean that I want to be able to do the Pokedex stuff. I really do. But I feel like it would be more enjoyable as a stream series. So I don't but I'm not really at a point where I can stream properly without it being, complicated. So I guess I want to try to figure out how we're gonna do it before we do it. So maybe someday we'll be able to do a stream series of us completing the Pokedex, but right now I don't think it's gonna happen. So I don't know if we're gonna just do Battle Tower and wait a bit so we can get ready to do Battle Tower. I actually don't know how the Battle Tower works, so I might look that up. Maybe we'll someday have stuff like Dynamax raids, Gigantamax raids as a stream series. That would be great. Or from this point on, Sword and Shield could become a series where we do one-off kind of stuff with my friends. So we do stuff with like Bulbs or Bulbs, Gavin, maybe Joe. I don't know if Joe has Sword and Shield, so maybe we'll find out that someday. But I don't know. I mean, oh, Flint, hello. Yo, fellow trainer. Your Pokemon are secure inside their Pokeballs, but there's no masking that aura of serious toughness. Oops. Sorry, I should introduce myself. The name's Flint. I'm one of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. I just had this idea. Maybe you can pull it off. It's about this town's gym leader. He's really lost his enthusiasm lately because there have been so few good challenges worth his time. He's been so bored he spends all his time renovating the gym. And then the blackout happened. That sure didn't help lift his mood. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I need you to give him a battle that's so hot it'll reignite his passion for battling. I'm counting on you, Hotshot. That's great. Thanks, Flint. I don't think you should be trusting me to do that, because my team is definitely not set up to take on Volkner, so this could very well turn into a solo run very fast. So that'll be fun. I don't think this is the kind of game that we need to be solo running in, because that will go terribly. And right now, the only person I could potentially solo run with is Kelly. And that's definitely going to have to start. If that's going to start, it has to be after we start the Elite Four. Because actually, as it turns out, we have a battle with both Barry and Dawn before the Elite Four. We already knew about Barry. Barry's literally as you're trying to go into the Elite Four. You battle Dawn, like, I guess you find her on an island and then you battle her, so that's going to be terrifying as well. But, yeah, what was I talking about before this? I know I was talking about Sword and Shield. Right now, with Sword and Shield being finished, the prologue kind of been done, I wanted to do, collecting the Pokedex, like Pokemon and doing the Pokedex. I don't think that's going to go too well as a stream series, if I'm being honest with you guys, or as a regular recorded series. So I'd rather do that as a stream series, but I honestly don't know if that's going to happen, so I kind of want to try to do it on my own. And then we can, like, maybe sometime in the future do, I don't know, shiny hunting, Gigantamax raids, Dynamax raids, stuff like that with, my friends. Do it with Bulbs, do it with Joe. If Joe has it, do it with Gavin. See how things go. I would love to be able to do stuff like that with them. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe those could be recorded series and I wouldn't have that much of a problem with it. You could do stuff like, Wi-Fi battles with, Gavin. Gavin's actually good at Wi-Fi battles. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. But maybe we'll figure that out. I personally, with Sword and Shield, I actually want to get into the competitive scene. I don't think I'm going to be good at it and in any way, shape, or form. But I guess I want to learn. I want to try to get into it. I think it could be a lot of fun. Those games have made me so happy that, like, I just love them. And I want to be able to do more with it. I just don't think that right now we have the ability to do that, I'm sure you guys have, like, maybe, would be okay with the recording series. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me, I guess. So, and I don't want to be turning out content that either I'm not going to enjoy, which will cause you guys to not enjoy it, or just stuff that makes me burnt out. And I don't want to be burnt out on Sword and Shield, because right now I'm literally playing like 4 different games of Sword and Shield, and it's amazing every single one. So these games just make me so happy. I feel like I'm like a 10-year-old again, and that makes me really happy. It makes me really, like, kind of excited. It makes me want to play these games over and over and over. I really wish that I could find a way to do, like, some kind of Nuzlocke of them that's not just a standard, like, regular Nuzlocke where nothing's randomized, nothing's, like, harder, nothing's like that. But I don't want to, break my computer, or not my computer, break my Switch, especially because it's a family Switch, and I'd rather do that on a Switch that I own myself and that I spent my own money on, because then it's my stupid mistake and I'm dumb. But, it is what it is. I guess we'll figure that out. Maybe someday we can do that. Maybe when I'm less dumb, we can do something like that, and it could be a lot of fun. But Sword and Shield have just made me made me very happy. I've enjoyed the game, but I think for the ending half, the last leg of this race in All Starlocke, this is going to be the main game for like 5 days a week. I'm going to try to figure out how Battle Tower works. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know. But, either way, Sword and Shield's probably not finished yet. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think Sword and Shield could last a very long time. Whether it's just one-off videos or, videos that are kind of a series, but, isn't constant, like a consistent upload schedule. Just, whenever I do stuff with my friends. Maybe it won't be like you know, maybe it'll just be fun, like me recording it while we do it. It won't be an actual like series. Maybe like someday, maybe someday, Bulbs and I will want to like Gigantamax raid together, or Gavin and I, and like we're just, you know, messing around, having fun, seeing how things go. If we ever can stream again, I would love to shiny hunt in that game. It just sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe we can do stuff like, you know, shiny hunting, maybe completing the Pokedex, maybe doing stuff like raids, maybe raids with viewers. That would be awesome. I would love to do that with you guys. But right now, we don't really have the capability to doing that. But for now, Starlocke is probably going to wrap up soon. I need to figure out what I'm going to do as another series, so I need to do that like ASAP, because we probably don't have much time left for Starlocke. I'm going to level with you guys, so I guess we'll see how it goes. But for now, I think that's the end of this episode, you guys. Apologies for the rambling, but you know how I am. But anywho, I'm going to call it an episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and get it deposited right in that PC party. Share with your friends, following Twitter at PCBloodMaster. Join the Discord, link is down below. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm PCBloodMaster, and I'll see you guys next time!